The following program is a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. The first season is comprised mostly of very new Dungeons & Dragons players. Please be kind and courteous and enjoy the show for what it is. Enjoy. Roll for roll.
Floor, and you see a older gentleman, pretty short. He's about 4'6", super skinny. He looks human, and he's fiddling with something. And then once the door opens, he goes, "Oh, hey, hey!" Gets up, wanders around. "Oh, welcome to Marin's Magical Materials. How can I help you today?"
Well, aren't you a charming fellow?
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, I heard this was the shop to visit in all of, was it Nixera? So I heard you had a vast amount of very interesting and useful supplies, so I was in the market to shop.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we got, and he's kind of going through all kinds of different stuff. He's pulling out potions. He's like, "Oh, I got a couple of different potions here." And then he goes over and, tries to pull off like a chainmail off the wall, but it looks a little bit too heavy for him. And then he turns around and digs up some other stuff. And he's like, "What exactly were you looking for?"
Well, it seems like this is going to be a loaded question, but I was kind of looking to just see what you had and maybe do a little, see what kind of wares you have and make my decision based on that. I don't know about you, and I look to Nixera if she's looking for anything in particular.
I'm just browsing. I just need fresh air.
How's the way? He's got all kind. Most of it is just like pretty much junk. Like, it's scrolls. They don't look any value to you. He does have some healing potions. He's got the things that like really catch your eyes probably are going to be that are within your price range are going to be healing potions. And then you also see a very unique deck of cards. But everything else seems like it's normal. Like, he's got armor on the wall. He's got a little bit of like everything.
Okay. Well, you mentioned that deck of cards, so I look to Marin and I say, these cards look pretty interesting. I bet there's a story behind these.
Oh, these cards, huh? A sailor brought them to me after a ship crashed. I'm not too certain what they do, but I know they are magical properties. Were you interested?
I mean, you had me in magical, but I don't know. Typically, magical things come with quite a price. So
the price of these cards.
Yeah, what if you had to put a price on them? What would you say that would be worth?
I'd say about 500 gold.
Well, 500 gold. I tell you what, Marin, that's a little too rich for my blood, but I'm gonna keep note of this. Maybe I'll be back for these one day.
Well, okay. And he turns around and puts it down. He's like, what about some potions? How's some potions do for you?
I say, you know what, Marin, what I would be great if you happen to have this is would you happen to have a healer's kit, just a regular old mundane healer's kit by any chance?
Healer's kit. He kind of sits there and thinks and scratches his head. I think the only thing that I've got with healing are these potions. At the moment, anyway.
How much
Okay.
are the potions?
Well, this potion, it's a small vial. These potions are 75 gold. But for 2 of them, I'll give them to you for 100.
Interesting. I don't know. I look to Nixera and I say, I think I'm probably good. I don't know about you, but
I'm fine. I'm just concerned about the other two.
well, unfortunately, we're the only ones who had the forethought to come shopping.
Yeah.
You know,
And
what are you gonna do?
Hopefully, Jaeger can stand up by the time we get there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to have anything to cure hangovers, would you, Marin? Just gonna go out on a limb here. Like really strong coffee or something. I don't know.
Maybe the tavern, the Ocean's End, might have something for him.
All right.
You tell him Marin sent you.
You know what, Marin? That is some useful information. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make sure my other friends come here and visit you because you should be getting more business. We shouldn't be the only ones in here. Granted, it is 8:30 in the morning, but that's besides the point.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. Here goes. Gotta love that 12 charisma. Come on. Well, 12 as my roll,
Okay.
my persuasion.
Well, lucky for you that Marin already likes you. I tell you what, we can go into kind of a partnership. You seem like a good fellow. I think if you go and spread my name and spread my wares, that I'll give you 20% off every time you come in.
You know what, Marin? I think that sounds like an excellent agreement.
Okay, spread my name, but I will know if you don't.
All right. I'm true to my word.
And he extends out his looks like he's got kind of elongated, they're old hands, like sends out his hand for a handshake.
And I go in and give Marin a handshake. Is his handshake very, like, oddly firm for someone of his age? I'm curious.
It's a firm handshake, but it's not a strong handshake.
That's fine. I give him a nod when I give him that handshake, because I like this guy. He knows his stuff.
No.
All right.
Thank you. Come back. And he goes and starts putting his stuff back up.
And I don't have a hat, but if I did, I would tip it. And then I leave the shop.
All right.
I leave the shop with him.
Okay. So you guys leave the shop, and do you guys head back over to the Ocean's End, or is there anywhere else where you like to go?
I mean, I don't know what else there is in town, but I know we got at least one party member in the Ocean's End. The other one disappeared on me, but probably if he's still drinking, maybe should stop that. I don't know.
Jaeger, have you been drinking this entire time?
Not the whole time. I have had a few more rounds of food, breakfast as well. These dwarves love to eat.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just hanging out at this point.
Roll
this point,
1d4.
A D4?
A d4.
It's a 3.
Okay. So you've had 3 drinks. Roll your Constitution modifier.
You want me to add it on?
Just roll a d20 plus your Constitution modifier. See how drunk you got.
Oh boy.
Ah. This is a start to a D&D campaign. This is how it goes.
How would Jaeger get?
Yeah, you're sober. You're sober. The dwarves
Oh my
that
gosh.
the dwarves that are around you, they perceive you as being drunk with them, so they're not taking offense to anything. So you were able to get as much of information as you could. About caves. There's a bunch of different cave systems out from the mines, and that they were talking about with treasure is far north, like almost 3-4 months ride on a horse. But throughout the road there is the road is dangerous that leads over to Bodum from here. There is some towns that scatter in between, but nothing. Probably a 3-4 day journey from here will get you to the next town if you follow the road. From there, from that town to here, you know that there's different cave systems that different evil entities live in, anywhere from orcs to goblins to kobolds.
But full of treasure.
Could be. That's the rumor.
Fair enough. So after hearing all of this, I stand up and slam the table and bid them farewell. Before I do that, I ask one more question. So Jaeger says, "Brothers, what do you know of to the northeast with the kobolds? I happen to journey up there, and I want to know as much as I can."
They'll get quiet and he asks you to lean forward.
And I do
So Jaeger leans forward and he goes, "They're a bunch of fucking idiots!" Ah! And they start drinking again.
And I just laugh it off and peck them on the back and walk my way out the tavern.
All right. So you make your way out of the tavern. I guess while all of y'all pretty much meet back up at the same point. We're all outside of the Ocean's Inn. Do you guys want to just start heading on the road?
I look at Jaeger and I say, "Are you good? Seem to be throwing them back pretty good before we left. You all right? I heard there's something you can take that they got at the bar. I'll help you out if you're not doing so hot."
Oh, I'm quite all right. I didn't drink as much as people thought I did.
This is
All
true.
That's good.
Okay. So you guys start heading on the main road north. It's a winding road. It's got to go through parts of open landscape, open fields, and then into not really dense forest, but into forest areas. And it's starting to become nightfall. Do you guys want to continue on during the night, or do you guys want to make camp?
I'm gonna look at Jaeger and then look at Zokkan and Nixera and say, "You guys are great. You guys can see in the dark, and that's fantastic. But we can't. So I'm okay with camping. But if you guys want to push on and lead the way, by all means. Or I mean, I guess I could light a torch too. But I don't know where we're going, so I don't know. You guys are gonna have to be our eyes." Or at least mine, anyway.
And by this time, you guys are feeling kind of tired too.
I think we should go ahead and make camp.
Nah, nod my head. Agreement.
Okay.
I know.
So,
Do you have any?
I'm just, well, you said we're on a path?
Yes, it's like, imagine the King's Road from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
There is actually it's like pebbles and stuff like that. people take carriages back and forth through the towns and stuff.
I don't know if anybody has any feedback on this, but obviously I'd like to, get us off of the road a little bit. If there's maybe some trees for cover, places we could find stuff to make a fire, that would be good. And I don't know.
No, I agree. Let's get off the road, find a little spot, maybe hidden from the road.
I'm gonna let you find the spot because nature, not really my jam. So, by all means.
So, Nixera, did you want to try to find a hidden spot away from the road?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for survival.
Did I hear hoofbeats in the background? Did I hear that?
No, it's my dog chewing on your toy. But that will work.
Pretty good ambient. Perfect.
Yeah. So you just see Nixera disappear into the woods, and then she kind of turns back around and is like, are you guys coming? It looks like it's completely thick and that nobody can walk through there, but she found a path to get to kind of an open area where there's a couple trees, and it's definitely hidden away from the road.
Man, I hate this up here. I do. Okay.
Oh, I thought she rolled 21.
No,
Okay.
that was not.
So the 15. So she motions down, and you guys kind of follow her into it. It's covered enough where if somebody's not actively looking for you, you're not going to be seen even with a campfire.
All right. Well.
So all four of you guys would like to fall asleep?
I'm gonna just make a suggestion that we heard talks of kobolds raiding caravans already to the north. We're not that far north at this point, but maybe it's in our best interest if we stagger watches. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but just
all I need is 4 hours sleep. So whoever wants, I could take first watch if you like.
Then I'll take second.
Okay.
Okay.
Suit yourself. And then Zokkan goes over to a nearby tree and just kind of like lays up against it.
Okay.
Actually, you're taking third watch?
Yeah, I'll take third watch.
Okay.
I just want a quick note. Who's everybody's race?
Human.
Half elf.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
You're the only one who needs 4 hours.
Yeah.
I believe. Let me look real quick. Unless you know it off the top of your head.
No, I know I take 4 hours.
Yeah, half elves need a full 4 days rest. Okay. So the night passes by uneventfully. You hear some wolves in the background, but other than that, there's nothing that goes on during the nighttime.
Not a bad first night.
Well,
So you guys wake up at daybreak, which is about 7:30 in the morning.
all right. Stretch. You guys want to hit it? Get back on the road?
Yeah, pick up our things and get back out there.
Alrighty, so you guys make your way back on the road. You head north, and about 12 or so, maybe 11:30, you come across looks to be a broken down caravan on the left hand side of the road.
So I'm gonna cautiously start to walk towards it at the ready, because you never know who's there, whether it's looters or kobolds still staying by to see what's left in the trash.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'll go or follow close to Jaeger there.
Okay, so you see 2 horses dead, lying on their sides. The caravan turned over. You have no idea how long it's been there, and you can't tell really anything. And that's the only thing that's fixated on your mind.
Okay. I mean, I guess I too like to head over and at least back him up in case there's ruffians, brigands, or what would happen.
Go ahead and all right. So you guys just make your way up there. You notice that the horses are dead and the caravan's turned on its side. The caravan looks like it's been ransacked. It looked like there was some kind of device or whatever, something to knock it off the road.
How does the wreck look? Is it in the middle of the road and then there's like just kind of like forest on both sides?
It looks like it was going at normal speed, and well, make a survival check. How about that?
Sure. I don't
Can I
want
also
to roll
check
30
too?
d20s.
Absolutely. No 30 d20s.
Might
Add 'em up.
Might I throw my hat? Oh, maybe not. I don't think I'm gonna have to.
Okay. Natural 20. Okay, so you notice Zokkan, that it looks like something may have knocked it off its track and fell over to the side, and then something killed the horses. Nixera, you noticed that after something spooked it first, and then it transpired. That you can tell by the way the gravel is shifted in the road. But something definitely killed the horses afterwards, and the horses are starting to decompose. They look like they've been hit maybe 4 or 5 days ago. You guys want to check the caravan?
Sure, I'll check the caravan.
Okay. So you look in there, and it looks like go ahead and roll perception. Okay. So you look in there, and it looks like there was Jaeger looks in over you and goes, it looks like there's 2 benches in here. And you're like, Axton's like, you're right, but did you also notice the scuff marks on the ground? Looks like there was a couple of treasure chests in here. This might be, in your mind, this might be the caravan that was hit.
I call everybody over and I point out the scuff marks and basically fill everybody in and say, this looks like something was removed out of here. I had to warn a guess. I'd say treasure chest. So maybe, if we're lucky, this is the caravan that we're looking for.
At least 3 that you know.
Okay, at least 3 treasure chests were pulled.
Nixera, you also notice while approaching and kind of gathering the whole layout of how this transpired. Looking at the caravan, you notice cobalt tracks leading into a little path down into the forest. So it's kind of like a plateau a little bit for the actual road, and then it dips down, and then it goes into forest either side.
I found some tracks behind over here. They lead towards the forest.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Let's give chase.
Okay. It's pretty narrow. And it's pretty low. So you guys can only go in there one at a time. And everybody's pretty much over 5 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys kind of have to duck down. It is definitely shaped for something that is smaller in size. Who is going? What's the order that you guys are going in?
I look at Jaeger and I say, "You, me. You want to go first? I'll go first."
Might as well be me. And I just start to head that way into the forest.
So Jaeger's going first, right?
Yep.
Okay. Who's after Jaeger?
I'll follow him.
Okay. Who's the third?
I'll go in third.
All right.
Okay.
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where this is. What's your passive perception, Jaeger?
It's 12.
12?
Shit, I'm first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Okay.
We should have
So-
guessed after the caravan incident.
Yeah, right? I'm like,
There's some
I look
benches
in, I'm
here,
so-
guys.
did you notice there's a caravan here? There's wood and stuff.
Roll a. You get a little bit into the forest.
Okay.
These horses
Are you actively? Yeah. Are you just going in, trucking in, trying to keep leaves out of your face, or actually roll me? We'll see how you're walking. Roll me a survival. An 8. Okay. So you're trucking it through. You got leaves hitting in your face, and you come up to a point where you can almost stand up, and you take one step further, and you hear a snap, and then all of a sudden you feel your body get lift off the ground, and you are caught in a net that's just swinging.
So immediately I start to freak out and flail. And let's be honest, come on. And
Yeah.
I scream back to my companions, just screaming, help, help, help.
Ah.
Can I do a stealth check?
Sure.
A comment from the back, hearing the noises. Sounds like there's a dwarf up ahead.
Okay. So while this commotion's going on, Nixera kind of vanishes into the forest.